you love to see a lot of iron in one picture, all moving at one time, take a look at this. This is a remarkable piece of video.
It happened the first weekend of August, a few miles north of the U.S.-Canadian border in Manitoba. And our longtime Canadian farm broadcasting friend Harry Siemens was there in the combine cab in a helicopter, and this is his report on that story.
The World Harvest for Kids event is now history. Just a few minutes ago, 100 combines took off 160 acres of winter wheat, and it took them 11 minutes and 15 seconds, setting a new world record. The previous one was set back in 1998 in Alberta, Canada. They did it in 15 minutes and 48 seconds using 64 combines. The organizers of this event are excited and ecstatic about the outcome.
This whole event just put a chill down your spine. It's an event like none other that I've participated in. When you see all these combines lining up, putting up the engine throttles and getting going, to take off a quarter of wheat in the amount of time that we did and beat the record by 5 minutes, just a bonus to go with the cause for which we all got involved in this thing, to send kids to camp in India.
Well, it certainly is a big relief. We had some real concerns about the weather. And we did get some rain in the city of Winkler, a little bit less here on the field. A shower went by, and we weren't quite sure if we were going to be able to pull this off. But the sun came out, and the wind really picked up, and it just went better than we expected. Just fantastic.
There were nearly 10,000 people on hand to witness this record-breaking event on the Canadian prairie. They raised nearly $100,000. So where does that money go, and what does it do?
What we're trying to do is raise an awareness of the children's camps that we're working with in primarily India, but also Cambodia, Nepal, Sri Lanka, and Belize. We just started in 2003. 500 children went to camp, and this year we're expecting 40,000 children to attend camp. So the proceeds from this event are going to be used to sponsor campers in these countries.
Fortunately, the rain fell north and south of the field, but not enough on the field to stop the event. That took a great deal of planning. Kevin Kaler of Green Valley Equipment Company, a seller of combines, talked about the people who made it happen.
A group of local area farmers who dedicated their time to plan the logistics of today's event together with myself, and just really slow down and think things through and keep safety and the ultimate goal in mind, which was to raise awareness and raise some funds for Children's Camp International. Another question we asked, what happened to the wheat that was harvested at that event in Manitoba? For that answer, we turned to Martin Harder of Delmar Commodities.
Together with the Canadian Wheat Board, we have made an arrangement that we can actually sell it through the Canadian Wheat Board and use their fixed price option and take the money directly from the proceeds of the grain directly to Children's Camps International. There's no quotas. The grain is delivered. It can get sold.
For many of the 100 combine operators, it was not only an historic event, but it was also an emotional one.
There's these moments in your life that you always remember, and this was one of them. When you get going on a field like this, to take off all this grain and to see all the people right around the field, it's just awe-inspiring. So,
What else can I say? This has been one of the more exciting events that I've been involved in as far as agricultural reporting is concerned. Being part of it, being in a John Deere combine, coming down the half-mile field, taking off this 160 acres of wheat in 11 minutes and 15 seconds, just a tremendous experience. Not only for this, but for those children who will benefit in the camps in India. This is Harry Siemens reporting for This Week in Agribusiness in Winkler, Manitoba, Canada.
We certainly want to thank Harry Siemens for providing us with the report of that event in the Prairie Province of Manitoba, Canada. I continue, Max, to be impressed by what farmers do to help people who can't help themselves.
Yeah, and you and I have known Harry a long time.
Yes, we have.
He is a lay minister there in southern Manitoba. He was clearly excited. You know, you could hear it in his voice.
The adrenaline was flowing, he kept saying.
Yeah, he commented in an email message, he almost blew an adrenaline gasket, as he put it. Quite an event, to be sure.
Indeed it was, and we congratulate them all for what they did.